Page 93. Complete the words, use the pictures, clues to help you. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a little problem with one word, but we'll see. Complete the words, use the pictures, clues to help you. Okay, the first one, of course, was the concert hall. Then you have the bus station. The bus station, this is the place where you go to take the bus. And usually we're not talking about the bus station to talk about this, the bus stop. The bus stop is not a bus station. When we talk about the bus station, we usually talk about a bus that will get you from, well, I don't know, let's say from Paris to Brussels. Okay, we're not talking about the bus station that a bus that remains, that stays in the same town. 2, the football stadium. Okay, of course you understood that we were talking here about the football stadium, as you did understand that we were talking about the car park for the third one. The police station. Okay, I don't know why there is this little there's a space here, but there are too much spaces with the number 4, so it was police station. 5, the post office. Okay, and finally 6, the sports center. Complete the text, use the words in exercise 1. Okay, our town is great. It's got everything I need. There's a really good sports center. You can do lots of different sports. There's a big concert hall as well, and I often go to see my favorite bands there. Most Saturdays I go to the football stadium to see our football team play. There's a really big shopping mall with lots of shopping. And if you ever get bored, you can go to the bus station to catch a bus and visit another town. And I was saying, okay, we are talking about not the step buses, for example, but we are talking about a bus that will get you from Brussels to another city. Okay, this is where you are going to the bus station. Where are these people? Choose from the places in exercise 1. What time does the swimming pool close? Of course, they are at the sports center. I want to send this letter to Australia. Where do you think? Yep, you're right, post office. I think Manchester United are going to win today. Well, unless you are coming from I don't know where and you never heard about Manchester United, which is quite strange. Even I, coming from Canada, knew Manchester United. So you do know that we are talking here about the football stadium. 3. What time is the next bus? The next bus to Liverpool. Well, the next bus to Liverpool is, I don't know what time it is, but I know that they are at the bus station. I want to buy some new shoes. Well, they are at the shopping mall, of course. The band start playing at 8 p.m. Okay, well, we are at the concert hall. Aren't we? Yes. It costs £2 every hour we stay. Where are we? At the car park. Of course. There's a problem at the bank. Come quickly. Where are we? Police station. Yeah. Things in town now. Write compound nouns using the nouns in the list. Okay, so what was it? 0, cycle lane. 1, the graffiti wall. 2, speed camera. You have also the zebra crossing, the billboard, and the litter bin. Match the words from exercise 1 and 4 to the definitions. Cars slow down for this. Speed camera. You can ride your bike safely here. We are talking about the cycle lane. It advertises things on the side of the road, billboards. Use this to cross the road safely. The zebra crossing for whom? The pedestrian. Right. A great place for local artists to paint graffiti wall. A good place for young people to meet and have fun. We are talking here about the youth club. And finally, throw your rubbish in this. We are talking about the litter bin. Okay, so this is it for that first thing I want you to do. Now, take a break and you come back. You take a break and you come back with the student book. And you open page 97. So now you have your student book and you opened it to page 96. And now, guess what we are going to do? We are going to read what they are saying about our town. 1. Our town looks a mess, and that's not good for tourism. I hate the litter in our streets. Why can't people put it in the bins? It's not difficult. We need to educate people quickly. We need more litter bins and billboards saying, don't drop it, bin it. And things like that. We also need to punish people who drop litter. I think they should spend a day picking it up. 2. People always complain about the kids in our town. They don't like us hanging out in the shopping center. They say they don't feel safe. But they're wrong. We never cause trouble. We only meet up there because there's nowhere for us to go. It's not easy being a kid. We need more things for young people to do and more places for us to go. A youth club would be great. There are lots of empty buildings in our town center. They could use one of them. 3. The biggest problem in our town is the cars. There are too many cars in our roads and the drivers don't care about the pedestrians. They drive really fast. Some of them don't even stop at zebra crossing. I ride my bike everywhere and I just don't feel very safe, even when I'm in a cycle lane. We can't stop this problem easily. Let's get more speed cameras to catch these fast drivers and then stop them from driving in our town. Okay, and now the last one. People like to complain about the graffiti on the shops in the high street. They think it's ugly. Well, I agree that a lot of it is. But if you look closely, some of this art is really good. Some of these people paint really well. Why don't we use them to make the town more attractive? I think we should create graffiti walls where these artists can show off their art. Maybe this will stop the problem of them doing it illegally. Okay, when you look at those 4 little texts, you probably notice something. First of all, of course, you are happy that we worked on some vocabulary just before, and that you find a lot of this vocabulary in those texts. But you are supposed to notice something else also. What? Well, for example, in the first one you will find quickly, and the third one you will find really, easily. The last one you will find once again really and illegally. What are those words exactly? How do we call them? We call them adverbs. Why is that? Because an adverb is kind of an adjective, but it is giving an information not on the noun, that would be an adjective, okay? But it adds something on the verb, okay? Drive quickly. Paint illegally, for example, okay? So they add something to the verb. while the adjective adds something to the noun. Okay? So, I will ask you now to do the first and the second exercises, which means you do the grammar on page 97, okay? You do adverbs, look at the sentences from the letter page on page 96, underline the adjectives and circle the adverbs, and the second is to complete the rule. Try to extract a rule out of what you see with those adverbs that you circle, okay? Once you're done with that, you come back and we are going to correct it.